Hello, you're welcome. In this video tutorial, I'll explain you how online car showroom management system works. So this project developed by us, I'll give a demonstration on this. From this, you'll get an idea how you can build up the whole project. Fine. So it is a web application project written using C# language, and the backend is Microsoft SQL Server. So the programming language is C# and the backend is SQL Server. Online car showroom management. So here this is a car company, right? Let's assume Maruti, and they'll have so many showrooms. So let's assume this is a showroom. So people, what are the cars available here can be seen online. So therefore, if it's a customer, they can log into the website and they can able to view cars, and they can get online quotation for the same. So quotation, and if they wish, they can book the car. So they can book the car. So these are the options which are provided in this project. So one is admin module. So this side is admin module where admin people can log in and they can register the models, vehicle details, pricing. So all they can enter it here. And as a customer, you can sign up, you can log in to the system. After login, you can able to see all the vehicles, you can able to get the quotations, and even you can book the car. So these are the options which are provided in this online car showroom management system. Now let's look at the softwares. Design, so we require HTML, language C#, backend SQL Server. The editor which is used here is a Visual Web Developer. VWD stands for Visual Web Developer. Or you can also use Visual Studio 2019, where Web Developer is a part of the Visual Studio. Earlier, when we talk about 2010, we are using Visual Web Developer 2010 because that is a lightweight editor. So therefore, we are using the VWD, but still you can use the Visual Studio. Operating system, so we are using the Windows 10. Project design. So as said already, there are two modules. One is the admin module and the other one is a customer module. Database tables. So in this project, we have around 9 tables. One is a book car. So when the customer book the car, the data will go to the book car table. City table. So customer from which city, that therefore we'll enter all the city names. Customers should choose which city belongs to. Customer tab, when customer book the vehicle, you need to give the customer detail. So that will be stored in the customer table. Profession and qualification. So that is for users, when they sign up, we want to show what is their qualification, what is their profession. Whatever the entries we done here, it automatically reflect in the sign up page. Quotation tab. So here we'll enter all the detail about the vehicle pricing. Therefore, user will get the same when they log in and they ask for the quotation. Users tab. So when the user sign up, the information will go to the users tab. So this is for the sign up. When a customer sign up, so that will go to user tab. Vehicle model tab. All the vehicle model details will be stored in the vehicle model. Vehicle type. What are the different types of vehicles? So that information will be stored in the vehicle type. Okay, so these are the tables which are using in this project, and we store corresponding data in these tables. So for every table, there is a corresponding page. So via we can enter the data. Whatever the data entered, it will come to this corresponding table. So please subscribe to our channel. We'll come out with more videos of demo projects, and also we're planning to start a tutorial. So therefore, you can learn day-to-day basis and you can able to do the project yourself. Therefore, we advise to subscribe to our channel and get the benefit of it. Now, I'll show the demonstration of this project. So in order to show the demonstration, so I want to start Visual Web Developer. So here is a Visual Web Developer. So let me start Visual Web Developer. Then I'll open the project. So in order to open this project, you have to say open website because it is a website. And then you need to select the car showroom. Or if you are doing from the scratch, then you need to design everything as shown here, like, right. So here the files are available. So these are the files which are using in the project. So these are admin related files and these are the user related files. And then if you go to Database Explorer, there you can able to see the database. If you expand the database, if you expand tables, you can able to see all the tables. So to view the data, so you have to right click here on the table and then you have to click show table data. You can able to view the data here. And if some old data that we don't want, we can able to delete it, right click, and then you have to go to delete and then you can delete the records. Fine. So if you come back to Solution Explorer, here you can see this is the project folder name, and here the images, which are using in the project, that will be there here. You can able to change them. So you just open them in a Paint and modify them as per your requirement, or you need to design your own pictures. Right, now I'll run the project and I'll show you like how this project works. So now to demonstrate, I'll run the project. So I'll come to main page. So here is a main page. So if you plan yourself to do the project, you plan it in a different way. What you want to put it in the first page, that you need to plan it across. So what we done is we have one picture on the top, one picture on the right, and some content in the left side. Right. So here is option provided to move to the next page. So click on this, it'll take to the next page. Here we have admin login and the user login. As discussed already, admin for admin module and user for the customer module. Okay, let's try with admin module. So without entering, if you click the login button, so it'll show that you need to enter the login name and as well as the password. So this is the validation. In case of Visual Studio or Visual Web Developer, validation controls are provided in their tool. We need to utilize them and then we need to place it on the form and we need to configure it. Probably in another video, we'll show you this, how to utilize validation controls and how to validate your login page. So keep watching our channel and we'll upload soon this tutorial. Now, username and password is concerned. So in order to log into this, you have to type admin and then admin. So here that predefined. So we already have these values in the table. So when I enter admin, so these values will be correspondingly checked in the table whether the same values are there or not. If there are same values, then only you are allowed to log in. So otherwise, it will tell you like username or password not correct. Fine. So once you log in, here you can see these are the links to enter the data. These are the links to view the data, and here some more options are provided. Fine. So here is a vehicle type. If I click the list, some problem, right? So vehicle type, so it will go to vehicle type. You can enter the vehicle type here. Then vehicle model list. So here is the vehicle model. So one is Maruti Alto 800. It is a budget car. Colors and what is the pricing. This is the entry pricing. And now quotation price. So we need to enter the quotation price also. Like basic price is 2.5 lakh and all other charges including, it becomes 3,23,000. So likewise, for a different models, we need to enter the quotation price. So first you need to enter the model. So what model it is, right? So here I take Maruti Baleno. All right. So available colors. So let's say that is in blue, black. Let's say white. Okay. Specifications. Probably we can get complete specification from their website. So we need to write the specifications, descriptions, and vehicle price. So vehicle price cost you around 6.5 lakh rupees. All right. Specifications. So we need to get the specifications and then we need to write for the Baleno and description. So it's a new model car. All right. So and then it's specifications is concerned. Good seating facility. I mean, this is not the one, but there is a specification sheet they'll provide that we need to copy and then paste it here. Right. So if there is a vehicle photo, we can use the photo. Let me check whether I have the photo. I'll try it out. Okay, I don't have exactly that photo, but I have different photo. I'll use this one only. Fine. So we enter the model. So now if I go to list, I can able to see that model, right? Maruti Baleno, it is there here. Next is the quotation price. So again, you need to go to quotation price. You select the Baleno and then you need to fill up all the details and then you have to save the record. Right, city names and corresponding list. Next, qualifications or professions. So that we need to enter, therefore that will reflect in the sign up page. So when you go to register user list, you can see that there is A1 registered here. And as then more number of people are keep registering, that list will come over there. Booked list, if anybody purchase the vehicles, that list will come here. And also there is a payment list here. After booking, they need to make some initial payment, that will be reflected over here. Okay, fine. So these are the options which are provided in a admin module. Now let us look at the customer module. For this, I'll copy the main address except the file name. So I just copy the folder and the localhost, this part, and open one more tab, paste it over there, and if we press enter key, it will come back to the main page. So here we'll get inside. We go to user sign up. So here is the details we need to fill it up. Right. So after filling all the data, so we need to sign up here. So you need to submit this. Fine. Already signed up. So therefore I just go to user login. I'll type A1. So then A1 login here. Then vehicle models. I could have able to see the vehicle models here. So if I select Baleno, so the details will come. The corresponding picture will come. So this available picture we put, but actually you need to put exact picture to this Baleno car. Then vehicle types. So what are the vehicle types are there? That list will come. So quotation. Now if you want to see the quotation, the one is already entered, that will come over here. If I click the select option, so you can see that the total value of this particular car, so will be shown here. So you can take the printout of this. Therefore we don't have to go all the way to the showroom to get the quotation. We can get the quotations here itself. But later we need to improve this quotation, like maybe customer wise, if there is a discount, if it's a loan based, if there are changes in the model, and if state wise if there are changes, so all need to be implemented. So probably that you need to plan when you're doing the project. Right, next is the book car. So we can go to the booking car, and then if I want to buy this particular car, I can go to select this. So again the details will come. So I can say book this vehicle. So when I book this vehicle, that details, user details will come, and here is the amount, total amount. You can pay the total amount, or you can pay the part by part amount, and then here is the options. So this is a dummy transaction. Therefore, how you make the transactions, you need to select. So this is a bank transfer. So you can specify how you have done this. Transferred from Canara Bank. Transferred from Canara Bank. Right. So then transaction number is. So what are the transaction dated and all we can write in the details. As I told, it is a dummy payment, only indicative that you have made the payment. Okay, it is represent that you made a payment, but on in real time you need to make a real time payment. That is, we need to implement the gateway, and real time payment will occur. So therefore the showroom will get the money. But here, so only indicative. Now if I go to booked list, you can see that a new booking take place. So here is a new booking, and then if I go to payment list, I can able to see this payment. So this particular user made this 2.5 lakh rupees via bank transfer from Canara, transaction number, all this there. So we can cross verify with our accounts, and if this thing is true, then whatever the transaction is occurred, it's correct. Then we need to arrange the vehicle for the customer. So these are things which are provided in this project. So one is admin module, the other one is so this admin module, these are the options which are there in the admin module, and these are the customer module, and these are the options provided in the customer module. So we discussed about C# here, but you can do in any other language also. For example, if you wish to do it in right, so this you can do it in C# with SQL Server. Fine. So this is C# with SQL Server, right? Otherwise, you can use PHP with MySQL. So you can use the PHP, and with MySQL you can able to do the same project. Or else you can use Java JSP again with MySQL. Backend is MySQL. Or else you can also use Python, and backend again MySQL. And the free version of MySQL is a MariaDB. Even that is available, that even that we can use, and we can write the program. Therefore, it's a web application. You can use any of these languages, and then you can able to write the program. So C# with SQL Server, PHP with MySQL, Java JSP with MySQL, or Python with MySQL. So choice is yours. If you are very comfortable with any language, try to do this project. So in case you wish to buy this project, you can contact us. So we can send you project by mail. So for more details, you can contact via WhatsApp. We can help you out on this. So thank you for watching. So please subscribe to our channel. So as we said already, we'll come out with more videos of this kind, and also we'll soon start with the C# tutorial. Therefore, you can learn C# thoroughly, and you can write your own project. Thank you.